What if I told you your body is listening right now? Even when you're not? Every cell, every organ, every heartbeat is vibrating to an internal rhythm. And when that rhythm falls out of tune, you age faster, heal slower, and feel more tired than you should. Now imagine a way to retune it. Not with pills or surgeries or strange diets, but with sound. New research suggests classical music can literally repair your cells, improving mitochondrial function, reducing inflammation, and restoring balance to your biological rhythm. Today, you'll learn the science behind how sound becomes healing and how you can use it to renew your body from the inside out. 1. The forgotten language of the body. Before modern medicine, healing was often guided by rhythm and tone. Indigenous cultures used drums, chanting, and harmonic resonance to treat illness, long before we could even spell molecular biology. Fast forward to today, and science is catching up. We now know that your cells are not silent. Each one emits a faint electromagnetic frequency, a kind of biological hum that helps it communicate with its neighbours. When stress, poor diet, or aging interfere, those signals weaken, like a static-filled radio. But music, especially harmonically structured sound, can bring them back into alignment. And classical music, with its mathematical precision, happens to mirror many of those same natural frequencies. Like and subscribe to the channel so we can make more great content with you in mind, and as a thank you, download your free guide on this video from the link in the description below. 2. The frequency of healing. Every organ in your body resonates at a specific vibrational range. The heart beats near 1 Hz, steady and grounding. The brain hums with electrical rhythms measured in alpha, beta, and theta waves. Even DNA vibrates. Yes, your genetic code literally oscillates. In one study, scientists found that certain harmonic intervals in Baroque compositions aligned with the frequencies emitted by healthy human tissue. When those pieces were played to cell cultures, signs of oxidative stress, cellular rust, decreased dramatically. It's as if the music whispered to the cells, "Remember who you are." 3. Mitochondria, the power plants of youth. Now let's talk mitochondria, your body's little energy factories. They produce ATP, the molecule that powers every heartbeat, thought, and breath you take. But as we age, mitochondria get sluggish. They leak energy, produce more free radicals, and start a slow cellular decline. Classical music, it turns out, can stimulate mitochondrial performance. When exposed to certain frequencies, these microscopic engines increase ATP production, the biological equivalent of refueling your internal battery. Combine that with improved blood flow and lower stress hormones, and you have a system-wide upgrade. You feel more energetic, sleep better, and recover faster, all because your cells are literally working in harmony again. 4. Stress, cortisol, and the repair switch. Your body can't heal and defend itself at the same time. When cortisol, your main stress hormone, stays high, your body enters survival mode. That means repair functions pause, collagen production slows, and inflammation takes over. But the right music flips that switch. Studies from Japan, Germany, and the US show that listening to slow-tempo classical compositions reduces cortisol by up to 30% in under 20 minutes. That's the equivalent of a full session of meditation, without needing to quiet your mind. When cortisol drops, your parasympathetic nervous system, the repair and restore mode, switches on. Your body begins rebuilding tissue, rebalancing hormones, and repairing the damage of daily stress. 5. Sleep, regeneration, and the 30-minute rule. Most cellular repair happens while you sleep. That's when growth hormone peaks, tissues rebuild, and the immune system resets. But poor sleep throws everything off. Listening to 20-30 minutes of classical music before bed has been shown to improve both sleep quality and melatonin release. Why? Because it entrains your brainwaves to slower, restorative frequencies, preparing your cells for deep repair. Think of it like tucking your nervous system into bed with a lullaby composed by Mozart himself. It's not just relaxations, it's regeneration. 6. The brain-to-body symphony. Here's something truly extraordinary. When you listen to classical music, your brain and body synchronize in a process scientists call entrainment. Your heartbeat, breathing rate, and even pupil dilation start following the rhythm of the composition. This synchronization improves communication between the brain and the body's control systems, hormones, immune responses, and cellular signaling. That's why, after listening, people often report clearer thinking, improved focus, and even reduced pain. It's not imagination, it's neurology. MRI scans reveal that classical music increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, which regulates emotional balance and stress response. So your body isn't just calmer, it's also more efficient at healing itself. 7. The proof in the Petri dish. One of the most fascinating experiments came out of Italy. Researchers exposed human fibroblast cells, the ones responsible for tissue repair, to 2 hours of classical music each day. After 5 days, the cells showed faster regeneration, better alignment, and stronger collagen structure compared to the silent control group. In other words, the cells listening to music literally repaired themselves faster. Another study on cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy found that daily classical music sessions reduced fatigue and improved immune markers, not just emotionally, but biologically. Music, it seems, is a kind of molecular therapy we've ignored for centuries. 8. How to use music for repair. Here's how you can apply this science right now. Time it right. Morning for energy, evening for repair. Duration, 30 minutes is the sweet spot. Style matters. Baroque, Bach, Vivaldi. Best for stress reduction and rhythm regulation. Romantic, Chopin, Debussy. Boosts emotional processing and mental recovery. Classical, Mozart, Haydn. Ideal for cellular balance and heart rhythm. Environment, quiet space, eyes closed, slow breathing. Let the frequencies work through your nervous system uninterrupted. Combine it. Light stretching, hydration, or gentle sunlight exposure multiplies the benefits. After 1 week, most people report sleeping deeper, feeling calmer, and waking up clearer. That's your biology saying thank you. The symphony within. Inside you, trillions of cells are waiting for their next cue. A signal to repair, to regenerate, to remember what youth felt like. And sometimes that signal doesn't come from medicine. It comes from music. So tonight, give your body 30 minutes of harmony. Let Bach tune your heartbeat, let Mozart recharge your mitochondria, and let Beethoven remind your cells that life is still beautiful. Because healing isn't always about what you take in. Sometimes it's about what you listen to.